Michael Faraday was a young, curious man who was very intrigued by the work of Sir Humphreys. Faraday worked many nights on a book he would later give to his hero. This book contained all of the notes he took at the professor's lectures. When he finally presented the book to the master, it was not enough to become his assistant. But with patience, Faraday got his opportunity when Sir Humphreys had an eye accident. Faraday began as Sir Humphrey's assistant, but as time went on, he surpassed his master. Faraday started his career by questioning the movement of electricity. He placed compasses all around an open wire as one of his first experiments. A later experiment consisted of him placing a magnet by a string and seeing the string spin around it. Faraday discovered the correct movements of electricity as well as the first exposure to motion. He proposed the idea that light was an electromagnetic wave, but did not have the mathematics to back it up. Antoine Laurent and Marie-Anne Lavoisier. Antoine Lavoisier's first occupation was a tax general. He had an idea to build a wall around Paris and tax everything that came in. Marie-Anne became Antoine's assistant. She learned English so they could translate their experiments. She also took drawing lessons so the experiments could be described with great detail. She ran the laboratory and became the face of Lavoisier Inc. Lavoisier was later beheaded for his decision of building the wall. People of the French Revolution burned the city to ashes. Antoine Lavoisier discovered that oxygen reacting in the air formed rust would make the original item heavier. He also discovered that when matter is switched to different states, no matter is gained or lost. The mass is not lost, but is transformed. James Clerk Maxwell. James Clerk Maxwell and Michael Faraday became great friends. Maxwell proved Michael Faraday's proposed theory of light to be true, that magnetism and electricity were interwoven. Albert Einstein. Growing up, Einstein struggled in school because he did not want to have to listen to the teachers. He wanted to make his own discoveries. He enjoyed philosophy and playing the violin. Other than that, he was not interested in much. He did not like laws of science because he believed something new could be added on. He asked tons of questions, which annoyed most of the professors he had. He could not even get one of them to write him a good reference, so he had to work a low-paying job. He questioned Maxwell's theory that light cannot be static. After Einstein published his paper, life was normal for quite a while after. He very slowly received feedback and didn't receive recognition of his success until 4 years after, when he became a professor at Zurich University. Albert Einstein's major contributions included the most famous equation in the world, E equals mc squared. His discovery that the speed of light determines the rate of time. His publication of papers of the size of atoms, nature of light, and how molecules move when heated. Émile du Châtelet married a general in the French army at age 17 and had 3 children. At the age of 23, while running a busy household, she took advanced mathematics classes. She went on to marry a man named Voltaire, and when he insulted the king, du Châtelet hid him in her palace. She had many affairs with many men, and at the age of 43 she became pregnant with her 4th daughter and died shortly after the birth. She questioned Isaac Newton's equation, and she got proof that she was right from an experiment by a Dutch man. The experiment consisted of dropping a lead ball into clay, but changing the distances at which the ball was dropped. The results of the experiment did not match with what Isaac Newton had.